Greetings, everybody. This is Rio, and I'm making my annual Real Housewives of Atlanta recap video. So let's get started. RHOA versus Kenya. First and foremost, why are these two fighting? And most importantly of all, why are they still doing on the show? Of all the potential storylines that you could have gave for these two women, you had to get them fighting like two cats in heat over houses that have yet to be built and have yet to be moved in. And the thing about Kenya is that you already know how I feel about Kenya. I personally do not like the woman. I can't stand the woman. I personally feel that her being off the show will do everybody a bit of justice. That's just my personal opinion. Because as a gay man, what can I learn from Kenya that I can't learn from reading a J.L. King book? I mean, what are you going to teach the gays to do? Suck dick on the low? But that's just my personal opinion. But the producers seem to think of Kenya as their cash cow. I won't mention his name, but you know who he is. Yeah. I think it's sad. I think it's tragic. And the houses have yet to be built. Like, seriously, there is a reason why you two are so unhappy. It's called karma, or maybe a little bit of the, ticket, boom, boom, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Because you already know Kenya is cuckoo, cuckoo as hell. I mean, a proper storyline for her would be to examine her mental state and why Kenya believe at 50 or 60 years old that it thinks it's okay to twirl around like a lost little girl. I for one don't understand that, but you can't talk to people like Kenya, and I should know. The bitch blocked me on Twitter. But anyway, let's move on. Portia's back full time, as I'm glad, and she's dating a man named Duke, who's a football player. Many people don't feel that way about Duke for some strange reason. Many feel like she's moving too fast, and in a way that she is. But also at the same time, she's venturing out there. She's putting herself out there. She's having the time of her life. I will agree to everyone that Duke is not the one to help her give a baby and marry, at least not yet anyway. But I would still say, this is a time for Portia to spread her wings and fly. Get out there, focus on your businesses, date, do Portia. Do what Portia likes to do. And the only thing I really dislike about this whole thing is at the party, everyone said that, there were rumors saying that Duke dated porn stars and transsexuals. And I'm sorry, but as a loyal friend, if I were friends with Portia and if I heard such rumors, I wouldn't keep it to myself. I would let her know, just to say, you know what, I've heard such and such about your man. I would say, be careful, watch your back. Just be loyal. Don't say that as a business interest for Portia and just think it's okay to keep it a secret. In reality, it's not. So other than that, Portia is doing her thing and I'm not mad at her. Cynthia. While it breaks my heart that this video, which by the way went viral after last year's reunion, is viral. At the same time, I feel like it's somehow karma. Because, last season, Cynthia was supposed to be all brand new, standing up for herself, have a backbone. When the truth of the matter is, she turned into another catty, ghetto bitch. And it didn't work out for her. Everyone saw through her. And now she's experiencing karma. But in Peter's situation, I don't believe that he did cheated, but I do believe the video was an open area for him to cheat, and I don't think he's taking it seriously. But as I said before, I think Peter has his ethics on business way too far up his ass. I really truly think that he's capable of holding down a business, but I don't think he's capable of holding down a business correctly. And now it's affecting their marriage, their bank accounts, and it could be grounds for divorce. I mean, I don't want them to divorce each other, but I really hope and pray that this marriage can survive such harsh grounds. But if I were Cynthia has a good thing going with this eyewear line. If I were Cynthia, I will do my business, do my business, promote my business, and pocket all that money for myself. Do not give it to Peter, because Peter has already fucked you over with Bar One in Atlanta. And the truth of the matter is, it's probably not doing much of a good job in Charlotte anyway, even though that's the only bar that seems to be of existence right now. But if I was Cynthia, I would be focusing on her becoming an independent woman and making sure that this business goes off the ground. Do not give your money to Peter. Keep it for yourself. That way, if something bad happens to you, you got money and you can do the damn thing. Candy. I, for one, don't understand Don Juan's existence in Candy's life. I understand that's her manager, but also at the same time, I feel bottom bitches can do a much better job than he can. Don Juan is never happy. The only time he seems to be happy or motivated when it comes to money, getting Candy's money, or cashing checks that were written by Candy's money. So the fact that you're speaking up for her because you feel that Phaedra wants sympathy, I don't understand it, because let's go down the things of what Phaedra went through. Her marriage failed. Her husband is still in jail. She has yet to divorce her husband. He pretty much embarrassed her all of last season. And you don't think that Phaedra deserves a little bit of sympathy? Because I bet you if the shoe was on the other foot, you would want sympathy like a motherfucker. So don't say that she's just being dramatic, because the situation was very hard for you. And the thing about Candy is that I always said that Candy is always being passive and aggressive when it comes to her assistants, because in her assistants' eyes, Candy is easy money. So they don't have to say, so I have no doubt that they put in work, but not as the work at like Todd's assistant would put in. Remember that little white boy on Candy's ski trip? Yeah, he did everything. He did a little bit too much, but you know what though? His heart was in it and he paid attention. These two hoes, Don Juan and Carmen, they got a lot of work to do. They're just being lazy, and Candy's putting up with them because they're supposedly family and everything. I'm like, you can't do that. But yeah, Don Juan's presence was not needed. It was unnecessary. It was tacky, rude, disrespectful. As a matter of fact, it was, why? Like, why? I really, truly don't understand it. But, let's see. Oh, Kim. You can call Kim Fields what you want. You can call her boring. You can call her a waste of time. But Kim Fields is the salvation to saving this show. There, I've said it. Kim Fields is an old school actress. She's been on The Facts of Life, Living Single. She's a director. She's worked for Tyler Perry. She is doing her thing in Atlanta. And she's doing it on her own terms, and they seem to be working. She's not catty. She's not mean. She's not rude, unless she has to be. You know, she just says herself, she has her family, she has her husband, she has a kid. That's all she needs. She doesn't need anything else. She knows nothing about the social circle. I mean, let's be honest. People of her caliber who grew up during the 80s and 70s and 80s and 90s would thrive to live off red carpets. This woman don't give a damn about red carpets. If she's not in the movie, why is she going to be on the red carpet? That's a waste of time. I mean, can we say the same for any of the other girls? I'm just saying. But I really truly think that Kim is the salvation to saving this show. And I really hope and pray that Carlos and all the producers and directors of this show, God, I'm so damn hot, will make Kim to be a good representation of the show and not just another attempt to save ratings, because truth be told is the ratings are down since Nene's departure, and I've said it, so you can't say I'm a liar. But yeah, that's my review on it so far. Let me know your thoughts and comments, and hope to talk to you guys soon. My name is Rio, and I'm out.